So here a parallel magnetic circuit is given to you. The relative permeability of the iron is given as 4000. You are asked to find out the current required in order to produce a flux of 10 milliweber in the central limb. So since in the question it is mentioned central limb, we will take the conventions left limb, central limb and the right limb. So first and important thing is drawing the equivalent electrical circuit. So the MMF source where we are drawing is at a point where we are having the coils wound over the electromagnet. So therefore, the left limb is having the source of MMF, and that left limb I will mark. So this is a section of the left limb over which I need to find out the reluctance, and therefore the source of MMF plus reluctance of the left limb. Then it comes to the central limb. So whatever it is producing a flux phi, that flux phi is dividing into two parts. One is over the center portion, that is the central limb, and that phi c, it is having an iron path, therefore it will be having a reluctance, that is SC. Then you have your right limb. The right limb is a combination of iron path and the air gap. First I will mark the iron path. So this is the iron path. So therefore this is SR iron, and then you have your air gap. So therefore the respective resistance is S AG. So this completes the total electric circuit. So this phi is divided into two parts. One is phi R, other one is phi C. So therefore you are asked to find out the MMF. So MMF is nothing but N into I. You are already given the number of turns, 500 turns. So MMF total will be equal to MMF of the left limb plus MMF of the central limb. This is also equivalent to MMF of the left limb plus MMF of the right limb. Both are the same. So therefore MMF total is equal to phi into SL, reluctance of the left limb, plus phi C into SC, or it can be phi R into, which is equivalent to phi into SL plus phi R into SRI plus SAG. So anyway, we need to find out the particular current I. That means you need to find out phi SL. That means phi you need to find out. If I want to find out phi, that means I need to find out phi R also, because only phi C is given to you. So phi is nothing but phi C plus phi R. You need to find out phi R. How can we find out phi R? From this equation itself, it is same as MMF of the central limb is equal to MMF of the right limb. That means phi C into SC will be equal to phi R into SRI plus SAG. So therefore, we will write it as phi C into SC is equal to phi R into SRI plus SAG. So our first intention is to calculate the reluctance of the central limb, reluctance of the right hand iron path, and reluctance of the right hand air gap. Phi c is already given, that is 10 milliweber. So 10 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into reluctance of the central limb, that is marked over here. So we'll mark it as point A and this as point B. So it is nothing but L into C divided by mu 0 mu r into A, which is equal to phi r is not given to you. You are trying to calculate. So it is phi r into S of the right hand iron path. So length will be LRI divided by mu 0 mu r. Area of cross section is the same, so I am marking it as A itself, plus L AG divided by mu 0 mu r of the air gap is 1, so I am not writing, and therefore into A. So we need to calculate length of the central limb, length of the iron path on the right limb, length of the air gap, and the area of cross section. Area of cross section is already given. It is 4 into 4 into 4 into 4 centimeter square. That means 16 into 10 to the power of minus 4. So A is already given. It is nothing but 16 into 10 to the power of minus 4. Now our intention is to calculate what is LC, LRI, and LAG. LAG is already given to you. LAG, it is already given to you. It is 0.02 centimeter. That is 0.02 into 10 to the power of minus 2. LAG is also given. Now our intention is to what will be LC. So LC we need to calculate it first. Now if you are looking at the figure which is already given to you, you can observe that the length of the central limb is from this particular point till this particular point. Okay, so that means this length is already 20 centimeter, and from there you need to go little up over here and little down over here in order to get the length AB. So therefore LC will be 20 plus the cross section is 4 by 4. That means here total it is 4, but I need to go only up till the middle point. That means 2 over upward side, 2, and downside over here again 2. So the total length will be 24 into 10 to the power of minus 2. That means this was actually 20. This is 2. And this is also 2. So effectively it is 24 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters is LC. Next we need to calculate LRI. So it will be AC dB. AC dB is the path. Now this length is 20. So this will be 2. This will again be 2. This will also be 2. This will be 20. This length is again 2. This is 20. So this will be 2. And here also it is 2. So I am going to write it one by one. 2, that is this one. Then it is 20. So plus 20 plus. Next it is this 2 plus this 2 plus. Here we are looking at the length of the iron path. So total this length is 20. Between that an air gap is there which is 0.02 centimeter. So effectively the iron path length will be 20 minus 0.02 plus this 2 plus this 2 plus this 20 plus this 2. This will be the length of LRI. So effective length is 71.98 of LRI. So substituting these values, you can calculate phi r. You have to calculate it by yourself. Phi r you will getting as 1.57 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Webers. So once it is known, you can calculate phi, which is nothing but phi r plus phi c, which you will be getting it as 11.57 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Webers. So now what we are trying to do is that we are trying to calculate the current. So N is already given as 500. So it is 500 into I is equal to MMF of the left limb. That is this one. That is nothing but phi is already calculated as 11.57. So 11.57 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into the reluctance. That is length of the left limb divided by mu 0 mu r into A plus phi c into sc. We have already calculated it over here. So you can substitute it as phi c into sc. And length of the left limb you can calculate in the similar way. That is this particular path. You will be getting the length of this path, mean path will be 72 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. And phi c and sc you have already calculated, and that factor you will be getting it as 298.56, and this factor you will be getting it as 1036.32. So by solving this, you will be getting the value of the current I as 2.67 amperes. So this is the final answer of this particular problem. So first you understand the concept, how we have calculated it for the first path. How did we arrive at the length of the circuits? It is a mean length. If the length goes wrong, then the calculation, the result will be wrong. So understand that concept, then try to solve it by yourself. If you're looking at this and noting down the points, that will not help you. You have to follow these instructions, whatever we have given step by step. And after that, once that concept is taken to your mind, you try to solve it by yourself and calculate for the current. You will be getting the answer as 2.67 amperes. Thank you.